everyone. I am Jason Bean. I am one of the founders of the Nerdgang. This is our first podcast, and we are coming to you live, but not today. We are recording until we don't have to wear these things. Once that's happening, then we will broadcast from the Sanctum Shack. I hope you guys join us and feel free to share and subscribe and all that other happy stuff. We will give you a listing of all the places we're available on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Man, am I missing anything? And Facebook, Snapchat. We got a bunch. Little bit about me. I'm actually coming to you from where I first became a nerd, which was close to Sao Paulo, where I grew up in Tyre Hill. I'm actually at Ben's Creek by the Variety Depot. Right there, it was called Ben's Creek Pharmacy. And that's when I walked in as a little boy with my mommy. And I don't think my daddy was there, but my mommy was. And I saw this nice little rack of comic books, and I saw Spider-Man, and I said, wow, that's awesome. Started getting all kinds of comic books. I got Batman, I got Spider-Man, I got, I'll never forget it, Luke Cage and Iron Fist. So it was Power Man and Iron Fist, and I thought it was just the coolest thing. Sucked me right in. Shortly after that, I started watching WWE, which was WWF then, AWA, NWA, WCCW. All this stuff started to come on, and I truly started to become what you see today. Car salesman by day, Grubhubber, and nerd by night. So with that being said, I hope you guys can enjoy what we're about to do for you. We will be doing this live podcast, and then we'll have spinoffs. One of the spinoffs and one of the people in this nerd gang that you're seeing is Adrian. If you see it on the screen, I don't know, it says Yo Adrian, but
everybody gets one.
Did I say it?
Yeah, you said it.
So this is a PG-13 show. You will hear the F word once, probably by all of us. We'll try not to, but we do talk about some in-depth stuff. And, you know, if you're a kid, you probably might want to ask your parents first. Adrian is going to go over what she will be contributing to the Nerd Gang. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you share away. So, Adrian, tell us.
Hi, everybody. My name is Adrian. I am, let's see here, when did I become a nerd? Well, I probably was always a nerd, but it most likely blossomed about 10 years ago, where I was just like, I need this in my life, because of the fact that way I use nerd culture is it's my escape. It's my escape from the reality. And what I'm going to bring to the table is the actual movie and, well, right now, small screen, because, well, movies aren't being made as much as before. And so I'm diving through the streaming sites and whatnot. I'm getting excited for WandaVision, which starts in, less than 5 days? And I'm going to actually try to do a weekly spoiler. I'm just going to flat out say it. It's going to be a spoiler discussion. So if you didn't see it, don't watch the video. But if you do, come back and watch it. But it's just like stuff like that where I'm going to actually introduce like a different kind of discussion where it's almost like a safe place for you guys to actually discuss. Because I've noticed that with this nerd culture, there is that toxicity of pretty much fan toxicity. It goes everywhere. I mean, but I don't want that in my life. I have enough of that in reality. My escapism, I want to actually have a safe place where I can actually and have a great talk about movies, about the small screen, about comic books, but even down to games. Because it was even down to the point where this past week I was actually introduced to a meme from a friend on Facebook saying, if you can change one movie's ending or have an alternative ending, what would it be? And I was just like, wait a minute, nothing. Because you know what? I'm not the storyteller. Person who wrote the story or the director are the storytellers. I'm just the audience. So I wouldn't change anything. That's how I introduced that, or that's how I put that out. Well, anyways, but that's what I'm actually going to bring to the table. I have some experience in it. I am working at a movie theater. So right now we're on a stop and go with the, that's the best way of putting it for the last year, stop and go. And so when we start hitting the screen again, I'll start talking about the big screen, but I'm also going to introduce not introduce, but talk about the small screen, like with WandaVision, all the Disney Plus shows. Right after WandaVision, we're going right into Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then right into Loki, and then What Ifs. Disney has my money for at least a year. So, but
Yay, Disney, right?
What's that?
Yay, Disney, right?
I know. Just take my money. They said we're going to up it to what is it, $8.99 a month? I was like, I don't care. Take my money.
Yeah.
But no. But other than that, that's what my plan is, and I'm going to pass it over to Dan, the man, Allen.
Thank you, Adrian. My name's Dan Allen. I've been a nerd my entire life. Like Jason, I started out very, very, very young. In fact, when I was about 3 months old, my uncle used to take me out of the crib to sit down and watch Smoky Mountain Wrestling and just like all the Eastern Territories and the Northern Territories. So I've been watching wrestling since before I could talk and walk. In fact, my first word was funk, Dory Funk Jr. I love everything nerd, comics, gaming, live action, role play. I absolutely love anime. So that's one of the things I'm primarily going to talk about is anime and like live action anime offshoots that Netflix has been doing. They've been doing pretty good, actually. And then I also want to talk about, and I was told I was not allowed to call it adult entertainment, more like adult TV shows, some animated ones like Rick and Morty, South Park, Mr. Pickles, Archer, and obviously Letterkenny. I absolutely am a diehard Letterkenny fan, and Kurt and I will be doing videos on Letterkenny frequently. So just keep an eye out. This week, Kurt and I will be doing a video synopsis of Letterkenny Season 9. There will be spoilers, so obviously I'll put spoilers in the title, and if you haven't watched it, just be prepared. So that's it for me. I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Kurt, who's in my top left right now, and he's going to talk, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about our socials.
All right. Thanks, Dan. I'm Kurt. I've been pretty much forever. Kind of grew up that way, always books. Love Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica. If it's got a spaceship, I'm there.
Or Max.
What?
Or Max.
Or Max. You got giant robots, I'm in. Also love, Arthurian mythology. Gotta love King Arthur. Really into anything like that. Always read comic books. Been more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan, but let's face it, the movies, Marvel is much better. I do love the DC animated movies. Also, like I said, huge into books. Used to set my calendar by the release dates for the Star Wars books that were coming out in the old Legends universe. Unfortunately, since Disney bought the Lucasfilms, I haven't been able to get into the new books. I have some of them bought, just never been able to force myself to read them.
And I read most of them.
I miss the
And I
characters.
can't read.
I miss the characters from the old Legends universe. I wish they would start that back up, start printing new books, but we don't always get what we want, I guess. For what I'm going to be doing for the Nerd Gang is I'm going to be doing a lot of helper monkey stuff. I'm going to help Dan with some of his videos. I'm going to do a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, I guess, whenever we start making videos, mainly because I have a face for radio and a voice for being a mime. But that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. You'll probably see some rant videos, too, with me begging Disney to start the Legends universe back up with books. I'm going to probably beg and plead until they finally do, or somebody tells me to shut up. With that, I guess I'm going to hand it over to Jason Chenoweth.
What's up, everybody? My name's Jason Chenoweth. Been in the Nerd Gang. Been nerding out for about 25, 30 years. I'll be covering most of your retro. That's like my specialty, and fantasy sports. Talk a myriad of topics under retro, coins, the numismatic collecting, coins that are being released presently from the mint for collectors, antiques, whether it be furniture, collectibles, anything anybody can get geeked up about. So that's basically what I'm into, along with the fantasy sports, whether it be hockey, baseball, football. Concentrate mostly on football. So if you have any questions, once again, Jason Chenoweth, you can get a hold of me for that. Talk to you later.
Don't forget to hit us up on the socials. You can watch this and all of our videos on YouTube at NerdgangOG, on Twitch at NerdgangOG, and we'll also put up some condensed versions of the videos on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. So feel free to watch, share, just NerdgangOG, and you'll be able to find us. If you want to take a look at some of the stuff we're posting and talking about, you can go to our Twitter page. It's NerdgangOG Twee. That's TWEE1. And you should be able to find us on Instagram and Facebook as well. We post images. We talk everything: fantasy, sports, anime, comic books, movies, everything. Anything nerd, we talk about it. We post about it. We ask you to come in and comment on it. I'm going to get back to Jason.
Sounds good. Hey, thanks again for checking this out. We've been trying to do this for over a year. We were just trying to find the right way, the right time, and hopefully the time is now. Every other week, we plan on doing one like this, and then we will, until we can go full steam ahead. The goal is to release it every other week at 7:04, Captain America's birthday. So tune in. Thank you. I also wanted to mention that I will be doing short videos, probably on a little bit of everything. I don't have a goal. I'm into it all. So as is everybody else, but they all have their special superpowers as far as that goes. We will be having a new Facebook page as soon as the new logo comes out, and we have some really cool music to go with it. That was brought to you by Jay Schneider of Blood Union, and we wanted to thank him for that. The logo work will be determined on who gets it first. So, anybody that might want to do a logo for the Nerd Gang, you can email us at Dan.
You can send all of us or any of us an email at Gmail at nerdgangog1@gmail.com. If you do want to reach out to one of us specifically, or anybody else who's putting out videos or whatever, go ahead and put their name in the subject and like a a hash or a dash and say what you want to talk to them about. Other than that, if you just want to comment on a video or something, go ahead and do that within the socials. And again, please like, share, tell your friends, tell their friends.
And
tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends.
Yes.
And don't forget, we're going to have guest stars, local guest stars, until we can actually somebody. That's the whole goal, is to make us, as far throughout the whole nerdiverse as we can. So thank you again. This is Jason signing out. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.